and welcome to the Guardian Ad Litem 17th Circuit First Communicast. And today we have a very special guest with us who is our very own Circuit Director, Kasandra Phillips. Welcome, Kasandra.
Good morning.
Thank you. So tell us about yourself and a little about yourself and how you came to the Guardian Ad Litem program.
My name is Kasandra Phillips. I am the Circuit Director for Broward County 17th Circuit Guardian Ad Litem program. I've been with DCF in a few CBCs in the community, and I've worked with families a lot. So when I had an opportunity to transition over to the Guardian Ad Litem program, that was always something that I wanted to do because I did want to work more with the families, and I did want to establish more of a relationship with the families and the children that I was assigned. And this was the perfect opportunity to do it. So this was a nice transition for me. I really enjoy what I do with the Guardian Ad Litem program and what the volunteers and the staff do.
For our viewers that are not familiar with the Guardian Ad Litem program, do you want to share with them a little bit about, what the program does?
Well, the vision for our program is to continue to be a powerful and effective voice for those children that we advocate for that have been abused, neglected, or abandoned. Right now, we have about over 1,500 children that we are appointed to by the court, but we are only involved in dependency cases. So this is when an abuse report is called in and the court makes a recommendation that interventions are needed. And at that point, we assign someone, a volunteer or staff, to actually be assigned to advocate for the best interests and make recommendations to the court. So our work is very important because the court relies on the recommendations that we make to them in regards to resources that's needed for the family, services that's needed for the families, what recommendations we need to make in regards to placement. They rely heavily on us to do the investigation.
I know the program relies heavily on volunteers, and we do also have pro bono attorneys. In which area do you think there is a greater need within the Guardian Ad Litem program?
So right now, volunteers is something that we absolutely need. We think that the best advocacy does come from our volunteers. Right now, as I indicated earlier, we have 1,500 kids in the that we are appointed to. A little over 1,000 of those children actually have a volunteer assigned, and the other 500 is assigned by staff. The staff, we consider them as child advocate managers, and they are responsible for supporting and training our volunteers. The perfect world is that they will only support and supervise the volunteers, but some also have cases assigned too. And since the pandemic, although our recruitment may have slowed down, but I'm proud to say that since April, we still were able to certify 110 volunteers.
And that's a perfect segue in regards to the pandemic. So due to the pandemic that has impacted us, not only nationwide, but worldwide, how is the Guardian Ad Litem program have adjusted in regards to visitations for kids?
Well, right now, until we move into a different phase, we are conducting virtual contact with our families. It's still a requirement to conduct a visit virtually once a month, and any event that would affect our advocacy, you have the discretion to do that visit as well. So we do have some circumstances, although we're trying to maintain the safety of everyone. We do have situations where you do make a face-to-face.
So as we all know, this month is National Adoption Month.
Yeah. I love National Adoption Month.
Oh, yeah, I do too. It's always such an exciting day. But as I can remember going to court and seeing these adoptions and getting all teary-eyed and really feeling really happy and excited for these families and for kids, which some of them are our own. Do you have an idea as to how the Guardian Ad Litem program will be participating this year?
Well, I must say, give a shout out to the court system, dependency judges, because they still have ensured that whatever adoptions were ready to be finalized, they still did them during the pandemic. So with that being said, National Adoption Day is going to be held virtually via Zoom. It's scheduled for November the 21st, which is a Saturday. And it's my understanding that there are about 18 families, approximately 25 children that we are anticipating on being finalized on that particular day. So we have 18 families that will be forever families on November 21st, which is so exciting. Bowman always put on a very good event with ChildNet for National Adoption Day. And I'm sure, with this new platform that we have to use, I'm sure they're going to try to make it as special as they possibly can.
So that's really good to know and great information that even though we have the pandemic, the Guardian Ad Litem program was still able to work with the other agencies in making this day happen for 18 families. And so with that, I want to thank you so much for spending time with us today to share the information about the program. And we do hope that you will be back another time to join us on another Communicast.
Thank you, Carrie, and I really appreciate the invitation. Thank you.
Take care.